Many people know over here in the United Kingdom and of course around the world, it's election day. And that is of course a very big day in our political calendar. None more so of course if you live at number 10 Downing Street. That's right, number 10, the home of this very famous person. Well, feline at least, Larry the cat. And a lot of you have been getting in touch asking me, well, what happens to Larry now, Neil? As ever, let me explain. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for your time today. Nice to have your company. Yes, it's always strange, isn't it, when you get a new, how shall we say, tenant? Because that's what they are. I mean, let's be blunt. Larry the Downing Street cat has been around since, of course, David Cameron became Prime Minister. He turned up with quite a few friends. Gladstone, who was obviously from the Foreign Office, and another cat too. They were very quickly retired because apparently they didn't do the job. Larry's seen them all off. Larry has become an international icon, there's no two ways about it. But as you know, he's had quite a few owners, in fact quite a few owners in the last few years, starting of course with David Cameron, Boris Johnson, Theresa May. Now, Theresa May, you know, let me tell you, was not a cat lover, and apparently she just sort of tolerated Larry, or should I say, Larry tolerated Theresa May, whichever way you want to look at it. Now, of course, we could be having yet another British Prime Minister. Currently, we have the Right Honourable Rishi Sunak, and he has a pet dog already living in number 10 Downing Street. So, according to the Metropolitan Police, who I know very well there, they basically said, oh, well, they just, kind of tolerate each other, that sort of thing. The difficulty is whoever moves in next, they've got to get used to Larry, and that's not going to be an easy choice, is it? Let's be honest. But currently, of course, we have the Right Honourable Rishi Sunak. That could all change in a matter of hours. But they had a dog as a pet also. How did Larry get on with the dog? Well, according to the Met Police, they sort of tolerated each other, but Larry ruled the roost. Now, apparently, the next incumbent of number 10 Downing Street could be none other than Sir Keir Starmer. That's right. But where does he stand on, well, cats? Well, according to a very well-placed source, his family have a, very strange, isn't it, this? But his family have said that they just have a small guinea pig called Bear. We're not quite sure if Bear is still with us or not. And apparently, according to another very well-placed source, Sir Keir Starmer has something of an allergy. We're not sure if it's him or indeed his wife to cats. So where will that leave Larry? Well, apparently, my chief of police literally in 10 Downing Street has said Larry is going nowhere. He spends a lot of time at the hut at the top of 10 Downing Street with his mates in the British Metropolitan Police, who very much look after him as and when number 10 is very busy. Either way, even if Mr. Sunak wanted to take Larry the Downing Street cat with him, he's not allowed. He's a property of the Crown. So consequently, Larry can see out his days for however he wants, however long he wants, in, of course, the prestigious address that is known worldwide as number 10 Downing Street. Now, would you have it any other way? And literally, I think he's got his paw on the pulse, don't you? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.